accepted into Strictly Stock.
Oh. Did we get CJ in?
Yeah, what's up, Marcus?
Also getting involved in this one now.
Can you hit down 1 second?
Alright, I see CJ in.
Hello guys, welcome to the Strictly Stock Motorsports Dirt Sprint 410 series, race 1 of 12, kicking off the new series we have going on here. It's the Dirt Sprints here at Eldora to kick things off. I am joined by, tonight, my special co-host, Mr. GT Park.
Hello everybody.
Also, we're going to have a couple in-race reporters tonight. The one and only Mr. Chris Webb.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. And also, we have
Fantastic.
our host from last season, I think on the Super Speedway Shootout Series, Gavin
CJ, Colin, you
Hibbs.
make it in?
I'm just an in-race reporter at the back.
Thanks everybody for coming out here.
Sorry
It's
about
going to
that,
be a
bud.
good show. Top 3 pays out tonight. We have heats. Let's see here. Top 3 will be, first place will get $25. Second place will get, what's the pay structure? I got to see the pay structure. I forgot about where that's at. What's the pay structure? So you're going to get, let's see here. Second place gets $10 and third place gets $5.
Oh, was that you,
So,
Mr.
That's
Weber?
pretty good payout.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good payouts. So GT, we all know, you made it very abundantly clear that you're not a dirt expert, but what's your opinion on this stacked field that we have here today?
Well, I think it's going to be a little different from what people are used to. You're going to have some different people running different spots. It's almost like going to a road course. You know, you've got different a different set of skills required. So whoever can slide it around the best and still keep it going straight in the straights, I think that's who will do best.
Absolutely, I think it's going to be a good show. I think it's going to be a good show. You got Chris Webb. He is a dirt master. What says you, Mr. Webb?
Should be an interesting night. I'm watching out for TMJ, of course. Kroenke always seems to run gear here pretty good here, even though he says he's not a dirt racer, but I don't trust a word that guy says. And then James Lowe, he's fast in everything.
That's what I was going to say. You never count out low.
And Worrell, he's a wild card. I think he could do really well in here.
Absolutely, we got a stacked field here tonight. It's been a while since I broadcasted, so it's going to be a little off kilter.
How many laps is
But,
the race going to be?
Yeah, man, well, it's going to be stacked.
30
I hope
laps for the
everybody's
feature.
tuning in is going to have a good night with us. And it should be fun. Should be fun.
Caution laps do not count. Yay. There's no cautions in the heat races or the consolation if we need it, which I'm not sure if we're going to need it tonight or not. But no cautions in anything except for the main
Just looking
event,
over the
and they
practice
do
time
not
so
count.
far, looks like so far everybody's within a second of each other. So there could be some good side-by-side racing. And you know, you were talking about the wild cards like Whirl. He's gonna go, if he can't get around you, he'll just go through you. So you never know with him.
Sitting here trying to keep up. Oh, we got somebody on the wall there. Just trying to keep up with everything here.
Why don't you hop on board here for a second with me, Jesse? I'm going to
All
take a few laps around here.
I can do that. Let's go to the end car. All right, we're on board, Weber. Show us something. Are you rolling yet?
Will the track reset at all, or does
Are you alive?
For the night?
There we go. He's reset his car.
No, but it'll reset for qualifying and for the main event. You must not be live, Jesse, if you're not seeing me right now.
Yes, sir.
10-4. Let me go look. And you are correct. All right, there we go. Sorry. Still knocking the rust off. I want to say thank you to the 25 viewers over there on the YouTubes as of right now. Appreciate everybody coming out and tuning in, and hopefully y'all have fun as we're doing some laps around Eldora Speedway with the one and only Chris Weber. So GT, that time of night, the pick to click. Who you got? Who you feeling tonight that's going to come out victorious with the first race?
The heat race?
The main deal. The main deal.
Main deal. It's hard to bet against a dirt master like TMJ, but we've also got talented guy like Chris Webb. So if I had to pick between one of those two, I'd say whoever has the best luck doesn't get run over. But I'm going to have to go with TMJ.
And TMJ is GT's pick, so I will go with the other heavy hitter in here tonight. The one we're on board with is Chris Webb. I'm going to pick Chris to come out with the victory tonight. So right now we got 1-1 over there in the chat. Who y'all got to win this thing? Who do you think? Do you think Chris Webb or TMJ, or do you think somebody surprising in the field will come up and get a win? That's weird. Tell us what you're feeling right now in your car, Webb.
Feels good right now, flying around these people on the practice track anyways. Right now it's a slider line. Take it in on the wet stuff and then slide up to the cushion.
So you go in low and slide to the high coming off the exit.
Yep, and then next that cushion. Try not to scrub too much speed. You can see here's James Lowe up here. I should be able to catch him in the lap or two here.
Yeah, definitely when he pulls off to the bottom of the track.
That is true.
So,
One thing I think is going to be important to watch tonight is as the race progresses, especially in the longer one, you're going to have to watch out for the weapon. I mean, the lap cars.
the weapons. That's what we're calling. That's what we're calling lap cars from now on. Is weapons.
And it will be interesting. A lot of these people have run a lot of dirt, so I think it could be interesting to see how they handle themselves whenever leaders are coming up on them.
Well, looks like Joe Francis is going to make an appearance. He's
All
saying
right.
he's coming.
I like Chad Brooks's pick.
Chris Worrell.
Yeah, can I get a mic check, please?
Chad's pick is I got the first person to pass the finish line for the win.
that would be the one that wins it, I bet you.
Thanks, sir.
You know, I'm not a betting man, but if I was to bet, I would put the money on that.
As we got a little under 6 minutes left here in qualifying, or practice I meant. As we see Holt out here taking some laps.
I just want to get everybody's attention real quick, if you don't mind. We are going to be running 8-lap heats, top 4 transfer. Everyone else goes to the consolation race. Tracks reset to 5% before qualifying, carries over through the heats, and then the main event is going to reset at 10%. That could kind of be a moving target as the weeks progress. Just want to see how it goes. I still want to get too dry slick the very first week we're out here. No cautions through all of the heats and the consolation if needed. Main event will have cautions. Caution flag laps do not count. Lap cars, if you're running the high side, just stay on the high side. Leaders are faster, they'll find a way around you. Don't go switching lanes in front of them. These cars are pretty darty. Just hold your line. Under caution flags, lap cars do maintain their position. So if you're running second behind the leader, even though you're 10th, you will line up second for the restart. It's up to you if you choose to give the leaders a high side on the restart, but whatever you do, just hold your line.
Thanks for putting us on, Chris.
Glad to have you all. Want to see how this thing takes off, and then in August, probably the week before the Knoxville Nationals, I'm going to be holding a big dollar Knoxville Nationals ourselves here. So if you want in on that, stay tuned.
Yeah, thanks, Chris, and the whole Strictly Stock crew, guys, man. I appreciate you guys putting this on. Looks like it's going to be a good league and a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks to everybody coming out. Thank you, Weber, for all your cooperation getting this thing going, and it's going to be a real good deal, man. Let's have some fun. There's a lot of money on the line thanks to Duck Press Media Solutions. It's going to be a great season. Let's have some fun, guys.
Looking at some of the chat, Chad Brooks says he's not sure of all the names, and just to let you know, if you ever see me in chat, it's GT Park.
So, Mr. G. Tizzle Park. We've been together for a minute there, GT.
It's been a bit. I ran a few races in your first league you ever ran. It was an Xfinity league.
Yeah, the Brash Sports Paints Xfinity Series. That was a tongue twister.
Jesse, you want to take that one from Mr. Cato?
What do you say here?
I'm sorry
about Cato, we can't. It's a. I don't know. It's a love triangle. All right, let's move past that.
Yeah, we are broadcasting. This is not a traditional discourse.
Well, we are moving past that.
Say, B-Law. We have scared a few people off from our Discord just by our conversations alone.
We have done that, that's for sure.
I guess that's why we get along so great.
I don't think Oliver Cordell will ever be the same.
Hey, Chris Webb, you got a copy?
Go ahead, Team J.
Right now, top 3 on the
just a real quick
practice
question
charts.
On the
Chris
heat
Webb,
and features and stuff. Is it
Alex Cronky,
by leaders,
and James
or
Lowe, top 3.
How do you want to do it?
Tate was entering the top 4 all within
You can go
700
whenever you want if
second
you're
of
the
each
leader.
other. That's pretty tight.
Yeah, it's going to be a good battle. I don't know how many heats it's going to run since we got only about 17 drivers in here.
Yeah, thanks, Chris, and all the Sticker Scott guys for putting this on.
What, about 3 heats?
It
Might separate a couple of the top
It's going to be
guys.
a good time. Thank you again.
Good to see you, Joey. Thanks, Chris. And
Thank
I'm
you,
going to do
Cato.
my best not to cause any problems, but I'll apologize now if I do. But
B-Law,
I think I'll be
Brandon
okay.
Lawless. He's a part of Strictly Stock Motorsports. I call him B-Law. That's his nickname for me. Let's see.
Watching some of the times, so the chat may have been right. There may be a sleeper in the midst. Watch out for the good Reverend Kennedy.
Kennedy is, yeah. He's got a nice time there. He's only 0.17 off the laps. So it's going to be pretty good, man. I think it's going to turn out to be a barn burner at the end there. Once this track wears in and slicks off, it's going to be a one groove racetrack, and there's going to be a bunch of, as Dale Earnhardt Jr. would say, slide jobs on this deal. So
Especially if that slider line comes in like I was running in practice, it's going to be it'll be fun to watch. Which that slider line's not going to come in until about 10 laps in the feature if I timed it right.
all right, we're getting ready to go to qualifying. Practice is over. Chad, we kind of keep it PG, but if it slips, it slips. You know what I mean? One of them. You get one. You get one.
We aim for PG, but often it goes PG-13. So
Nothing over 13.
We can't be like NC 17 even or anything like that, you know?
well, that's not referring to language. I think YouTube would shut us down if that happened.
Yes.
Like, can we say like boobies?
Testing the boundaries early. Here we go.
All right, there's my one. I'll be good.
Yeah, I guarantee there's going to be a bunch of tear-offs here, Dennis.
Did someone say tear off?
Putting a stack of them on my windscreen as we're talking.
Well, we'll keep a live look here at the qualifying times as they come in here. Tyler Clare early to the top. TMJ sitting there P2. That's just the first lap.
Tyler Clare's a talented driver. I see him racing all the time.
That might be a sleeper, another sleeper. Well, he might be a sleeper to us because we don't really watch. Look at Bryson. What? Bryson Fitzgerald. He talked about how he hates dirt. And look at him. P2. But you still have a heavy hitter down bottom there yet. I hadn't put a time on track.
Of course, you don't know how conservative these guys are running these laps too. You know, in practice, it doesn't matter if you hit the wall or anything, but I always tend to go a little conservative in qualifying, and that's probably why I qualify so badly.
Yep, same here, especially at the plate tracks. I just can't figure it out. Well, Josh G has a road trip to Columbia, Missouri tomorrow. That sounds horrible. Have fun with that. He says not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun, boys. I'm ready. Weber, top of the board.
Shocker.
That thing was rolling.
He gave everybody the 2019 setup.
Everyone's running the same thing I am. I'm sure all the balls out guys shared it as well. So we should have, everyone's pretty even. It should be, anyways.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to the Aces for helping us out and getting this thing advertised, and want to thanks to the Balls Out crew for coming in and racing with us. And it's going to be real good here. We got a pretty good field. Got B-Law, Marcus Adams, Chris Worrell, Joe Francis. Let's see here. Gavin Holt, Rick, Josh Hockett, Joey Kennedy Sr., James Lowe, Brock Johnson, C.J. Colley, Alex Kroenke, Terry Mustard Jr., Bryson Fitzgerald, Ty Leclerc, and Chris Webb is your field. I shall return. Give me 1 second.
Hey, Weber, you got a copy?
Go ahead.
Never mind, I answered my own question.
I like it when people can do that.
Dummy.
So much for open setups if Chris is giving everybody the same setup.
This is only week 1. Give everybody a shot at it.
And just because you get a setup doesn't mean you can't alter it a little bit.
Oh, I alter mine a lot. I change it as the track progresses too.
All right, I'm back.
Cheater.
But I gave everyone a hot setup, so it should, I want people to be able to control the car at least.
Gavin, what happened on that qualifying lap?
Oh, where's the fun in that?
I like to make my races more interesting. Yeah, me too.
So we got what about
I don't know what I'm doing.
qualifying's just about over. We're gonna go in, set our heats.
Yeah, that's what I'm totally doing too, and I totally didn't forget to put my setup in.
Shit, I forgot to pray. That's what I
Language, sir.
All right, heat 1. You got Chris Webb, Terry Mustard Jr., Brock Johnson, Josh Hockett, Gavin Hibbs, and Chris Worrell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here we go. To kick this thing off, race number 1 of 12. We got 2 heavy hitters in this one, GT. How do you think this is going to turn out?
If I had to guess and they stay out of trouble, I'd say they'll finish 1-2.
Oh, crap.
That would be a good guess.
Well, lucky.
But never count out Brock Johnson. He's got a good pedigree, I've heard.
Yeah, Holt, I think he dabbles in some dirt, I believe.
Well, would you look at this, Jesse? You got your 2 in-race reporters in here.
Both in the same heat. Josh G says
didn't
the
realize
Leafs
I was the,
win, GT.
I mean, out.
Win
In
in
overtime.
overtime. Sorry, I thought it was a G. My eyes were going bad.
If it's the Leafs, don't they call? Yeah, I don't know enough about hockey. I guess it is overtime. I thought it was extra periods.
You're on your period?
Hi, world.
We're rolling off here. Got some nice paint
Please don't
schemes in
body
here.
frame me
Weber
like
in
you
the
did, Charlotte.
Webb Strictly Stock Motorsports Sprint
What are you talking about?
car. TMJ Racing on the outside.
4 corners.
And then
When did that happen?
who started
In Charlotte.
third?
Yeah, the Dirt Charlotte race.
Brock Johnson P3.
Oh, I forgot
It
about
kind
that.
of reminds me of my old
No,
go-kart
you'd be all right.
days.
It does, doesn't it?
Hit that boy. I'm just pulling
Josh
your
Hockett starting P4. Gavin
You have
Hibbs
every reason to be
P5.
worried. So
Chris
does Brock,
Worrell
Josh,
starting
Chris, and,
P6
Terry.
in this heat. I believe there's 8 laps in this heat. And the pace truck should be pulling in right here.
If memory serves, I believe it
Don't
was
beat us up too
Warren
big, you
Keith
guys.
that did some play-by-play with the Aces.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag's out. Webb gets a jump on the field. TMJ slides it to the bottom as we're getting sorted out here in heat number 1. Webber's holding that lead. 4 advance out of this, I believe. Top 4 advance out of this.
It's like everybody's keeping it off the wall so far, so that's good.
You got Gavin sitting there P5 trying to gain some ground on Hockett so you don't have to run in a consolation race. TMJ still looking. He's just riding. He knows he's in the show. As you got to move going for P3. TMJ's pulling up. Looks like Webb got a little loose on the bottom. But I don't know. His dirt car, you're always loose. So I don't know. Brock was able to hold off Hockett for P3. Got Gavin. Looks like he's just getting his bearings about him. Just trying to get his way up there and try to at least battle.
It's like Doc Hudson told Lightning McQueen, you got to turn right to go left.
I think the two up front there is getting close. As you got Hibbs, he's starting to reel in Hockett some.
Hockett was battling pretty close with Brock there for a while, but it looks like he's falling back a little bit.
Yeah, Brock. I think he's. Look at Brock.
Yeah.
Look at Brock. He came there close at the end as you got Chris Webb wins heat number 1.
Woo! Of course, they put us in the same heat, right?
All right.
Yeah, but hey,
in this heat, you got Ty Leclerc. You got Alexander Kroenke, James Lowe, Rick Javorka, Marcus Adams, and Joe Francis in this heat right here. Top 4 will move to the feature. Heat 4, we will not have a heat 4. We only have 3 heats.
Well, I tell you, if iRacing could ever work out a way to give you the smell of the dirt and the racing fuel, then it'd be perfect.
Oh, man. Just like get something to spit the rubber out of the TV at me while they're going by.
I can simulate it, go open a bottle of rubbing alcohol.
There should be a consolation race.
So
I'm pretty sure everybody in here makes the main event.
Alcohol-based engines rather than gasoline.
Hey, I got a question. What the hell was I doing wrong? I was getting my ass kicked. I swear I couldn't have done anything more to that car.
I'm going to go with about everything,
heat number
Chris,
2
probably.
started.
That must be it.
I'm just kidding. I'll take a look at you right now, actually. I'll watch it.
A good 3 or 4 laps, I was trying to adjust the wing. I had my, I had 18 gallons of fuel in it. Maybe that was the problem.
Are you using the setups that I sent you?
I actually had to use a different one just because that one was way too loose for me. I couldn't keep it under control.
You need to be using that one. You only need 7 gallons of fuel for the heats. 6 or 7.
Good win in your heat, Webb.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Green flag's out.
Green.
Yeah, that's going to cost
to a
us some
lead
time there.
Over Kroenke. James Lowe riding out P3 transfer spot. Got a battle heating up.
These
Looks
are
like
short
you're running a
races,
good
so
line,
you're going to
Chris.
have to make your move quick.
Oh, absolutely. If not,
Do you think the fuel would have been
you're
the
going to have
problem?
to go to the consolation.
It definitely didn't help you.
Oh, look at Lowe, just driving it in.
He's. Whoa! You give him a little bit of time in any car, he's going to be there. As Alex Kroenke goes to the bottom for the lead, he's going to lose it. And Lowe is just working the high line, just getting the momentum.
Taking a high line. He's just like a bullet out of those turns.
As he passes Alex Kroenke for P3 or P2, up to P2. Because Javorka sitting in P4 comfortably into the heat right now. Leclerc still rolling with the lead. James Lowe looks like he might be reeling him in. But I don't think he's going to have enough time. I don't know. He about proved me wrong.
We don't know how hard he's driving either.
Right. Looked like Leclerc went further up to try to fend him off.
gonna be a whole different story when you put about twice as many cars on the track.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And that was the end of the heat number 2.
Great heat, guys. Great heat.
Tyler
Heat number 3,
Flair.
you're up.
Race, guys.
Nice win there, Ty.
Appreciate it, Chris.
This is the race I'm honestly looking forward to because these guys are all. I just want to see what happens. Not that I wasn't looking forward to the other two, but
I would say this one's got a lot of unknowns. I know CJ Colley's good in dirt, but everyone else I'm not real sure of.
Bryson Fitzgerald P1, CJ Colley P2, Joey Kennedy Sr. P3, Holt Johnson P4, Brandon Lawless P5.
and you done missed the
Before we
start,
start this
Jesse.
heat, I don't know what I'm
Missed
doing.
the start.
Just letting you guys know. So if you guys just want to give me room for these next like 8 laps and just let me go win the heat, that's probably your best move.
Joey, take care of the light work up there on the front row, will you?
I hear you, buddy. I can hold my own on road and everything but these cars, so I'm learning them. Here we go.
I'm not real good at these tumble buttons.
Anybody else's stream choppy?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Alright.
What I'm watching looks crystal clear.
Alright. If y'all get choppiness over on YouTube, let me know.
Bryson, what are you doing in a 68 car?
Green, green, green.
And Bryson takes a jump.
Bryson, if you have a wing hot button, put your wing back 2 clicks.
I don't think he can hear you.
Is he not in here?
He's not, no, he's not.
Bryson loses the lead easily to CJ Colley out in the L&L number 36. Let's do a little bit of spectator.
Sorry, Brandon.
Well, they're just riding that wall.
So the track state carried over from the last couple heats, right there, Webb?
It carries over after qualifying through the heats, and then it'll reset again after the main event. So
Yeah.
this will also carry over for the
Oh,
Consi.
Bryson's the wall
Hang on
hard.
to it, Bryson. Hang on to it.
Some ride it a little more than others.
That would be correct.
Got a little bit of rear end damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bryson.
I think he's still good because I think Holt got into Brandon at some point.
Yeah, he's got some damage, so he's going to have to be careful here. It's going to be real tight.
Back up to the lead as we got 1 to go here. White flag in heat number 3. CJ Colley with a comfortable lead over Joey Kennedy Sr., Holt Johnson P3, Bryson Fitzgerald P4, and B-Law is 4 laps off the pace. But he should be able to get in through the Consi.
Good run, CJ.
And CJ Colley wins heat number 3. Good job, buddy.
Good win, CJ. Yep, everybody makes a feature, so
Yep.
there's no Consi.
We're here to
Yeah,
feature,
so much
boys.
fuel for the feature.
I believe it's 17.
And we got a 3-minute warm-up here.
Thanks, Chris. I really appreciate it.
Let's see how the grid sits up here.
Run 21. Run 21. 21 on the fuel.
I think there's one
Thank you, sir.
heat in there. Looks like there's one heat.
No, this is the feature, or it will be the feature. This is a warm up.
C main, B main. Yep.
Yeah, it all skipped it because there was not enough drivers. But if there was more than 20, I think I added a 20 for the feature. So everybody just made it in.
All right, well, your starting lineup for the first ever Dirt 410 series presented by Duck Press Media Solutions, brought to you by Strictly Stock Motorsports, goes Chris Webb on the pole, Ty LeClaire outside pole, CJ Colley P3, Terry Mustard Jr. P4, James Lowe P5. Mr. Park?
Not in the race.
Correct. You got Joey Kennedy Sr. P6, Brock Johnson P7, Alex Cronky P8, Holt Johnson P9, Josh Hockett P10.
11th, they got Rick Javorka. 12th, Bryson Fitzgerald. 13th, Gavin Hibbs. 14th, Joe Francois. 15th, B-Law. And 16th, Chris Worrell. And Marcus Adams bringing up the rear. Looks like there's some wrecking going on in practice.
I think they're trying to get it out of their system now before they get into the main event. Just go ahead and
Well, we had 3 really clean heats for the most part. That third one had a little action in it, but
we've got a good collection of drivers here. Just so you know, the winner of this gets $25. Second place gets 10. Third place gets 5. And that's every race this season pays out that much. That's how much money Duck Press Media Solutions has put out there for these drivers to go out there and grab. This is, in my eyes, a premier dirt series with a subpar broadcaster and his friends. So y'all enjoy it, man. I'm just a West Virginian. You know, I wasn't born and bred for
You said 21
broadcasting.
gallons
So,
is what we'll need.
At least you got a better co-broadcaster.
well, you did very well in the Super Speedway series. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, you did good.
25 gallons.
well, if you're the play-by-play man,
Everybody
I'm
else
the
is 21,
analyst, and I've
Chris,
never
you do
run
5.
dirt. What does that tell you about the broadcast team?
Oh, hell yeah. That thing was flying.
I actually have run a little bit of dirt. I have one Aces dirt race on my belt, and I have an average finish of 6.
on record if I hit the 17 car because he checked up.
But that's just because there were no cautions and everybody else ran.
Hey, it counts.
Oh, it does.
Keep it at 6. You can keep it at 6.
I just was going slow enough that I could avoid all the wrecks.
Good luck, TMJ.
Which, now that I think about it, it's not that different for me on a paved oval. So
Oh man, trying to get in on a little sprint car action, man. It's fun. Just got to learn it.
And as I missed the start again, you got Chris Webb. Get your results down.
Let's have fun. Let's have fun, guys.
Gavin, if you wreck me, I'm suing.
Tyler Clare.
You're Floridian. You need
Terry
to be
Mustard
wrecked.
Jr. Got CJ Colley. James Lowe.
Especially with that fake freaking 68.
Joey
thing.
Kennedy Sr. Alexander Cronky. Josh Hockett. Holt
it's going to
Johnson.
be really interesting. We saw these guys individually, but now seeing them all together on the same
Looks like
same time.
Looks like it's going to be fun.
And I tell you, these laps are going to take off pretty fast. So if you're starting towards the back, they're going to have to be aggressive.
All
Done.
right. Here we go. Pace car will be pulling in this time. As we got a stacked field here at Eldora Speedway here in Ohio. So Chris Webb will be taking them to the green flag.
Green flag,
Green is out. Webb gets a jump. And here we go. The first ever 410 Sprint Series race. Got some wrecking in the back. Got one in the wall. Caution's out. One in the wall. Caution is out. Let's see who that was. And some crashing under caution too. Holt runs into the back.
On the back stretch.
There it is. Javorka slides up. Oh, big wreck. Hibbs was in it.
Who are the wicked snakes? Goodbye.
Somebody on their side. I think that was Marcus Adams. Marcus Adams is over.
Can you see it?
Hey, good news, Jesse.
Go ahead.
I'm joining you in
looks all
GTF
right.
in the booth
Maybe a little
a bit earlier than
up.
expected.
All right. Well, welcome to the booth, buddy.
There's no music. Yeah, the 17 car brake check.
For some reason,
So
one
from-
again reversed.
Your one lap. What'd you feel out there?
Any other time
Pain.
I've raced these cars,
That's really
good. It's pretty awesome driving these 410s. I
I
didn't
know
realize
where
how
to go.
much power these things had.
950 horses on 1,250 pounds.
We've still got the lead here. Got a one lap to
Nothing
green.
like
That's
it in
where
the
we'll
world.
get back underway here at
I
Eldora.
wish y'all would throw in an asphalt sprint cup race, the non-wing sprint cup.
I am in on that if everyone else wants to try one.
Dude, they're the best. Run on asphalt and the non-wing sprints are so much fun.
Green, green, green.
Green's out. Weber gets a jump. CJ Colley, as you can see here. Got a nice battle going on back here. With Holt, Alex Cronky.
All right, man.
Caution's out
Caution
again.
is out.
Colley in the wall, right in the wall. Ooh, he's going to be a competitor
Speed on
too.
the back.
Stuck in the wall.
Stuck in the wall. Not good.
Now we are only on lap 3.
Hey, I'll host a oval asphalt race after this if you guys are down.
No.
I bet a GTE race, Road Atlanta.
I was trying to suggest something that everybody want to race.
You like?
So Weber, what are you feeling out there riding around? I know you don't have very many green laps. What are you feeling?
As long as your teammates win.
Well, the car is actually really good. I
thinking
have it
Auto
set
Club.
up for the track exactly like this. So I can run the slider line. It's going to be tough for anybody to catch me. But I see Terry Mustard moved up to third.
He can hear you.
You know, you can run the top and be quick, but you really got to stay in this dark dirt and then slide it up to the cushion to really keep your momentum
Hey,
up.
Marcus, just so you know, Kyle's not my favorite driver anymore.
You got
He never
got
was.
James Lowe sitting there P4 quietly. I'll see if he can get some green flag laps
I'm
in.
hosting Auto Club after this race.
He's going to
you
be
guys. Hope everyone shows
up
up.
in the mix there. TMJ will probably work his way up there, but I think it'll turn out pretty good here.
Got to get ready for next Monday.
Green's out.
Green,
Weber
green,
gets the jump over Tyler Leclerc, Terry Mustard Jr. P3. Leclerc is wall riding, like really, really close.
All right, man. Caution
And
is
another
out.
caution.
Caution is out.
Yellow's out again. Let's go back and see what happened. That's a big pilot. Whirl involved, the Bryson Fitzgerald.
I'm kidding. Don't worry about it.
Who are we on right here?
Can you get damage that's fixable in
Brandon
these cars?
B-Law.
No, damage is not fixable. You can sit there and it'll fix some of it, but it won't put like a wing on for you or anything.
And we do have damage on right now, don't we?
Damage is on.
Is there anybody out there, once we get back to Green
What is my
Flag
damage
Racing
looking
here,
like, Gavin,
that
since
you guys
Holt
want
wanted
to
come up
go
and be a blocker?
in car with? Put it in the chat. Whoever you want to go in car with, and we'll ride a couple laps with them.
What you currently on now?
How many viewers we got? We got any viewers out there?
We're up to 37.
I'm sorry.
37
I
viewers.
take that back.
Nice.
Hit the inside wall.
And you guys want to come do this with us? Hit us up.
Yeah, we're still taking people. If y'all want to come run, man, come on.
Wow.
Bryson is king of Homestead.
Looks like we got one vote for TMJ in car.
Yeah, we got a TMJ by Sumner. Let's go get focused on old TMJ here. Where's him at? There he is.
So that's Auto Club and the Cup cars after this race.
Got one lap to green. So what we'll do is go ahead and hop in the car with him. Because these restarts
Hey, I
start
think you
quick.
can mention that one more time.
I'll wait for the next caution.
Here we go.
Green flag.
Green's
green
out.
Flag.
Dude, are you okay?
Alright, man. Caution is out.
Yellow's
Caution
out
is
again. TMJ moves up to the front to second
Alright,
place.
bomb's off the wall.
That's all good. I just tried to be where you weren't.
They wouldn't accept that excuse from me, Alex.
Jaforka and Adams getting into it at the end.
I don't know why, but I kind of saw this 1-2 coming at some point in this race.
GT, what do you think about what you're seeing, man?
We're getting spurts. It looks like Hall Weber's gonna be tough to catch, but I guess when you design the setup, you've got a little bit of advantage. But
That is true.
Hey, TMJ, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
You got Josh G out here wanting you to scream tear off.
I would if I run out.
That's a solid copy, Mr. TMJ. Nice slide job up to P2, by the way.
Thank you. Had to get a tear off.
There you go, Josh G. You got your tear off.
This race is making me realize how bad I am in these cars.
Pace truck's about to pull in.
You're running third, bud.
Because of luck.
Green's out.
Green
Weber's
flag,
gone.
green flag.
There he goes. Got some battling in the back here. We're still green. See if we can get a nice green run in here. Weber slides up close to the wall. He still maintains the lead as TMJ is want to work into his rhythm. As you see James Lowe move past Ty Leclerc for P3 as Leclerc tries to do the crossover. You got a nice little battle right here with James Lowe and Ty Leclerc. James Lowe's trying to utilize that bottom line as he does. Gets up to P3. Looks like Webb is going to come up on some lap traffic here.
Or as we like to call them, weapons.
TMJ's closing in.
Yeah, he's got a couple tenths off of it.
Yeah. I hate to be Webb right now. He's in the broadcast booth and we're talking about his.
Man,
Caution's out. Caution is out.
I did not want to see that.
Talking about his competitor catching him, putting the pressure on him while he's in here with us.
That's okay. I'm watching him.
All right, well, you're halfway through this deal. You got TMJ closing. What's going on? What you feeling? You think you can hold him off or what?
I'm going to keep running my line until he attempts to pass, and I think me and him can have a slip and slide, dip and dive type of battle.
It look like the track is slicking off a good bit here too.
It is.
What kind of is the low line starting to run out, or what's going on?
The low line is just a
wider on that thing.
It's hooked up. Maybe a little bit to the left.
Yeah, I seen you tap the wall a minute ago.
All right, your
I
top
don't think I
five.
actually damaged it any, but it might have moved it a little bit, but it still feels the same.
Chris Webb, Terry Mustard Jr., James
Hey,
Lowe,
that's gonna make it
Tyler
better.
Clare, and Alex Cronkey.
Slicker track
Here's
gets
your
better
top
entry will
five.
be.
Top three pay window right now. It's Chris Webb, TMJ, and James Lowe. That's your pay window right now.
Tell you who's made a nice run is Chris Worrell sitting there running 6.
Oh, man, he has. That's a nice run. I think Cronkey's just been maintaining P5 most of the evening. Got Holt Johnson back
I
there,
don't know if
too.
y'all saw it on, but the way that James Lowe got around Ty was phenomenal. Went to the top and then in the middle of the corner, changed his lane, and then got around him. It was incredible.
Green flag.
It was a great pass. It's,
Weber didn't get quite the jump that time.
Mustard timed it. Mustard timed it. Oh, Weber gets up. Oh! No! TMJ did not get the
off
wall.
the wall.
He saved it. He still has a chance as we got a big mix up front. Lowe is in the wall. Lowe is over.
Oh, he's riding the wall. He's back on his wheels, though.
He's still going. Caution is out. We got a wreck in
Gotta
the back.
have damage from that. Gotta have
Terry,
damage
what
from
a
that.
save there. Sorry about that.
That was wild.
Joey, that was a hell of a start, man.
Yeah, my cars went away. I
And it looked
figured I'd
like
try to get out
There
there
was
and
Richard Bork
tried
at
to
the
get a
end.
caution,
Marcus
but I
Adams
just
getting
couldn't
into
stay
it
in front of
again.
him.
99, you guys come by me.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. I swear you just matted it and it stuck.
Oh yeah, that's going to be some heavy damage on the right side of James Lowe.
Yeah, his car is dog tracking.
Yeah, you can tell right there on the replay. That thing.
TMJ, I
is
apologize
hurt.
there, man. Just kind of slid up a little bit into you there.
You're all right. I'm just trying to catch my breath.
99, you're skewing just a tad bit there, bud.
No waves, no lucky dogs.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be slow right here, so I'm gonna try to stay out of y'all's way.
That car's going to be really tight, James. Just FYI.
Oh, never mind then. That's what I needed.
Let's- Got one lap of green here. That was a heck of a save by
I
TMJ
don't
there.
think you meant in a good way.
He came inches from hitting that inside wall. Inches.
You guys think, should I pull the Donnie Shots line and run the wall?
It's up to you.
Green, green, green.
Green's out. See if Lowe has enough talent to stay out of everybody's way. As Worrell and Cronkey get close together here. Look at Lowe. He's still got speed coming off the corner. As T&J still trying to get his bearings about him as he's getting back up on Ty Leclerc here. He's got a little bit of work to do as Tyler Clare gets up close to the wall. Webb wants to see them guys get side by side for a few laps. TMJ with the slider going to the bottom. He's working him. He's working that left rear. Look at Lowe. Crab walking that car in 4th place. Like, how does that happen?
I believe he may have got a little too low there.
Tyler Clare with the slide job. Chris Webb trying to do the crossover. He's going to complete the pass. Oh, TMJ and Leclerc into the wall together. Don't know how much damage TMJ got out of it.
That's my fault, dude.
TMJ is just.
It was good.
No, TMJ's in a hornet's nest.
Hey guys, I got a pit right here. I got a black flag damage.
Once again, I'm sorry. That's my bad. I pulled up to the wall. I didn't think you were gonna get to me.
Ooh, he clipped Collie. There's some big hitters, man, getting some damage.
Yeah, your Jacob leg is a little more messed up than mine, TMJ.
You got that right.
I don't even know what a Jacob's ladder is.
TMJ's got the
it holds the rear end in the car.
The meatball, as they would say.
Yeah, boys, looks like I'm done. Got 3 minutes optional. Or, wait a minute, I'm sorry. I read that backwards.
TMJ, thank you for coming out, bud. I really appreciate you coming.
Looks like I'm done too. I got 8 minutes.
Got 2 heavy hitters out.
I lied. It was 3 minutes optional. I only had 1 second that was required.
Oh, well, he might still be in it.
You can probably get out here and pass a few guys.
I'm going to say a double zero is going to come flying through the field here pretty quick.
I was really impressed with Tyler Clare's slide job there. He did it very clean.
Oh, yeah. He was pretty good on it.
I returned a very nice one back on him.
All right, 10 to go this time.
Yeah. Pace truck's in. Webb takes off.
I feel like that caution right there may have really benefited James Lowe.
It looked like it has. And somebody we ain't talked about all night. Joey Kennedy up to P2.
Oh, yeah, she's killed.
Because it looked to me like just before that caution came out, Lowe had taken a rough line and had gotten slow down at the bottom. Oh, little contact.
Kennedy in the wall back here.
All right, man. Caution
Cross
is out.
green?
Caution
Nope,
is out.
caution's out.
Lowe still up in P2.
Leader's slowing down for the pace car. Leader's slowing down.
It's been a good race so far.
Who's the 17 car?
My bad, I'm coming. I'll see if my front end's broke or not after that.
No, you're good.
It's survival of the fittest. We only got 7 laps to go, guys. Or it'll be 8 laps. It's not counting caution laps. But we got 8
Hey, James,
laps
I got
to
to
go.
ask, how's that car driving? Did it tighten it up?
No, not really.
Well, this has been pretty fun. Got, let's see here. Weber's in first. Who's behind you, Webb?
I got Joey Kennedy in second, and then James Lowe and Brock Johnston.
Ooh, look at Brock Johnston right there in P4, just outside the money line. But I heard a report he might have some damage.
I think there's a lot of cars out here with damage right now, other than the leader.
Green
They're off.
flag, green flag.
I think when you're the only car out there without damage, you can just sort of toy with them. As you hear the evil grin in the background.
What did you see that
All right,
move
well,
from
I'm out of it now,
TMJ?
guys.
Hey, I got a black flag for passing on the inside. Anyway, it said it's like a 10-second something aftermath. What does that mean?
That means they're going to add 10 seconds onto your time after the checkered falls.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I got it. I got it too.
You guys want to go back and take a look and see what he did?
James Lowe.
Will do.
Sam Nero's gonna hit the back of him.
Looks like Tyler Leclerc is back to third. Or not.
Let's see here.
Okay, Mustard Jr., you got a copy?
Well, if James Lowe's car was damaged before,
Yes, we're
it's
good.
probably no better now.
Yeah.
I will apologize for being all over the place, but there's this
looking at it, World did pass on the inside before coming to the line.
Hey, you're all right, man. Now, my car ain't the greatest in the world anyhow.
Hey, Cronky, did you get a bad start that last restart or something? Or did I just jump it?
Maybe a little bit of both. My car's hurt bad.
And we're off. Green's out. Look, Joey Kennedy's getting a little swirly there. As Leclerc's back up to P2. We're all trying to run the high side there. There's TMJ. He's working up to trying to get P3.
Somebody's got put to the left.
Ooh, that was Holt.
You done me again, Holt.
Holt and Whirl.
There's only one way you can repay me after that, Holt.
Did I hit you or you hit me? Sorry for that electric car, baby.
Oh, you smashed me in the wall, but I'll forgive you under one condition.
What would that be?
Take a guess now.
You're killing me.
What did he say?
Maybe I filled the hole too late. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. It could have been my fault, but
Yeah, Amanda, we're glad you tuned in to support you. Support your old man.
Scratching my paint.
Oh, sorry, sir.
He's just admiring his work of art.
You know, before that incident that Holt caused, he had a nice little father-son battle going on between him and his son Brock. There.
The Johnstons. The Johnstons. Weber, you got 4 laps. Pace car's about to go in. You got Tyler Leclerc that's already pulled a slide job on you. Pressure's on, my friend.
No pressure here.
Hard charging Terry Mustard.
Oh yeah, TMJ, he's up to 4. He's almost back in the pay window. And you got Crab Walker back there. So James, I think it's just crab walking, and he's still driving the wheels off that thing. As the green comes back out, Webb takes the jump. 3 to go. Oh, TMJ. Worse is way
got a
back.
pit for a meatball.
Whoever tried to bottom, Leclerc closed the gap. Unless he's just toying with him.
Leclerc got the wall a little bit earlier.
Yeah. He sure did. 1 to go. White flag is
Auto
out.
Club in the Cup cars coming right
Weber.
up. Just gonna win this one though.
He's got the lead. He's holding him off. Weber's going to win it.
I think he
Weber wins it. Tyler Leclerc P2.
Battle for third.
Battle for third.
Hey, Joe,
Who
you got
pulled it? Brock Johnston pulls out a P3.
Good job, Ty.
Sorry about that, James.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, in that other Discord, you know, Brock is
Okay, I'll
rubbing
take
it in his old man's face right now.
Oh, I guarantee it. All right,
My
well,
car was driving like crap there. I was just holding it
let's
wide
get
open there in the last corner.
let's get some interviews as Webb does his burnout.
Oh, I'm gonna do a couple more Brodies here. Hang on.
Copy that. Let's go get that
I wish I didn't get the
P3
penalty, but
driver and
whatever.
see if he's got a
It is
copy.
good.
All right.
Hey, Brock Johnston.
Yes, sir.
Did he get second or third?
He got third.
You got third. Ty got second. Well, actually, it shows him as being second on my
Yeah.
screen.
Oh, yeah, because
Did he get a penalty or something?
I think Ty passed on the inside before
Yes,
the
sir.
start.
All right, well, look at the current standings. Looks like you came out here with a P2 due to a penalty. How do you feel coming out here with some money and about your P2 run here tonight?
Feel pretty good. Just kind of survival of the fittest there for a little bit. Definitely week one. Bugs that work out, get a little more comfortable in the car, but look forward to getting competitive.
Heck yeah, man. Great race. Thanks for coming out and putting on the show for everybody, man. Good job.
Hold on, let me do something.
No, thank you.
All right, Gavin, you want to get TMJ?
Yeah, well. And Brock, make sure you rub it in your dad's face every time you're in Discord.
Oh, that's a given.
Yeah, but his mother controls his bank account, so it may be light a little bit money after he gets paid.
Are you guys still viewing on me
Joke's on you, I'm
in
$10
winner's
richer.
circle?
Yes, sir. I got you.
TMJ, you got a copy, buddy?
Be more winner's platform.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sure do.
Not the race that you all wanted, but after getting wrecked in the middle of the race, you came storming back from the back of the field to finish a solid P3. How about that? Can you take us through your race?
The car was great in the first half of the race, and then of course we got a little fender bender there at the about halfway point, and car was definitely junk. I just savored what I had, and then I kept trying to run the high line a little bit, and it just wasn't working. I got in the wall a few times in and destroyed the right front towards the end of the race there, and luckily I'm very happy to come out here with the third place finish. Very happy.
10-4, buddy. Good run tonight, and thank you for coming.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations, Chris, on your win, buddy. I'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Terry, I appreciate you, buddy.
GT Park, if you want to get our winner.
Chris Webb, you got a copy?
I have a copy.
How'd you feel about that race
guys.
tonight?
This was a lot of fun. Looking forward to the rest of them. God bless you. Take care.
See you, Reverend Kennedy.
All right, GT, you can continue.
I was just gonna wonder how you came out with a victory. How'd you feel about that race tonight? Moving forward.
Well, that race was an absolute blast. I mean, I'd hate to say it was relatively easy, but it sure was not nice not having to deal with a lot of lap traffic or really any traffic at all, to be honest. Really impressed with a few guys here. Obviously, Terry Mustard Jr. Is always tough everywhere we go on the dirt. Very impressed with Ty. Very impressed with Joey Kennedy. I think we're going to have a really good season here. It's going to be a lot of fast guys. Everyone's going to get better. I think everybody enjoyed the race. Can't wait to get these next 11 weeks going.
Yeah, it was a good race to watch. Now it looks to me like you did lead from wire to wire, but you were the only one to not have any damage at the end. Do you think it might be more challenging racing non-damaged cars in the future?
Yeah, anytime you bang the rear end on these cars, which is very easy to do, you start moving that right rear inboard, which can make the car very, very loose. And then you have a hard time hitting the line you want to hit. You got to keep the right rear intact. I did tap the wall once, but it was literally just a tap. You could see by James' low car, if you hit too hard, it starts to move that right rear in, and then you're crab walking, can't get in the corner. And then also every time you hit the throttle, it wants to turn right. It's going to be a challenging season. This is one of the easier tracks, I'll be honest, to run. So it'll be interesting to see once we get around the quarter miles and the 3/8 miles and get off these half miles on how everybody adjusts to it.
Oh, it'll definitely be fun to watch. That's certainly a good way to start a season, though, with a win if you're going for a championship.
Absolutely. There's definitely going to be some challengers out there.
All right. Well, looking forward to watching the rest of these. Jesse?
It's been a great race. It's a good way to kick off the Sprint 410 series here at Eldora Speedway. Join us next week as we head for race number 2. Hopefully I'll get the jitters out of the way and get to better broadcasting as we move forward. But I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in tonight. And we are going to head out for the night. Great win, Webb. Great run, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And we will see you guys next time.
Take care, y'all.
Bye. Have a good night. Are we up here?
Hope I can make it past the first corner.
Did you get crashed out early?
Turn 1.
Oh man.